All right, I am going to record this for you. Um, so a couple settings that I do, I have them in the corner now. I'll throw them out of here. A couple things that are good when training. So if we go to the regular menu, there's the simple training settings right here. This anti-air practice is really good. Um, and then the drive impact practice is really good too. If you're doing the anti-air practice, you'll apply these settings, and then he'll do his jumping. You can do your different anti-airs, and hopefully you can react to it, not totally suck. And then once you start getting good at it, then you go and just turn all the slots on, because then he'll like run at you and do a grab, or he'll jump at you like so. And see there, he did the grab. Um, and then if you stand close to him, you can practice these cross ups, which are very hard. Um, a lot of scrubs like to cross up and grab. It's like scrub training 101, and it's honestly annoyingly hard to do. Yeah, you get the point. Hence, obviously, I get whooped on it. And then you can turn it off. You can set hotkeys too, but save state's really good. So you create a hotkey to create like a save state. So like, um, say like you want to save your state in the middle of a combo, and then you can go back to that state. So you can do it over and over. So you, and this is like this specifically is good for practicing meaties, because then, um, right, like you can practice like different avenues of like when they get up and they have no defense, like a meaty throw, or like you can just work on your timing that way. And you can, there's like multiple different setups that you can set up. Like that was an uppercut setup, obviously, that I saved to that. Um, so you want to go to your um, basic settings and then just set your shortcut settings here. Um, and so like save status, I have function right bumper. I'm sure you have a function button, but you could be like the start button and any button that you like, and then replay for me is function down. I actually have it set to one of my extra hotkeys, so it makes it easy. Um, so yeah, those are some basics. One thing, so I showed you those two, the whiff punish, or I'm sorry, not the whiff punish, the anti-air, which is really good, and then the DI, which is um, like annoying to train, but people like to throw it out a lot. So learning how to reverse it's very helpful. But what I would say is because like you can go through this and get crazy and then um like record like I'd have to like empty this out, but you can like go into a slot and like you can record like Ryu doing some moves or whatever. Um, but that's kind of a lot. Like I do it sometimes if there's like a move or whatever, and I should probably do it more, but it's kind of a lot. And you have to like know how to use the other characters, so I kind of don't fuck with it as much as I should, and I wouldn't recommend you doing that at first. So like, but what I should say is one easy thing to do is you go to this tab, the reversal settings, you go to wake up reversal, and the first thing you throw in there is light punch. And you can actually just have it in there. And this is like a good way to train your meaties because see, he wakes up and jabs right away. And if you get the timing right, Oh my gosh. There we go. That's not the best Oki, to be honest. But see, you get a counter hit if he mashes on wake up. And if your timing's off like that, like if you're too early, you'll get punched. And if you're too late, you won't it won't come out. But if you hit it right on time, which this is a bad Oki. There we go. Right. Sometimes you have to like do some cues to make yourself get it. Um, but yeah, and so like you just keep recording it. Where's the timing? Okay, right there. Okay, right here. Nope, too early. Right here. Not too early. So, and you could just literally just keep getting like your timing over and over. And then you can just kind of go into the full combo. Or if you're trying to Oki and you're like, you're trying to do like a big combo, uh, and then you don't have to watch the whole animation of it. So like, um, so which I didn't get that one, but oh my gosh, right? And then he does it, but I can just skip it. Um, so that's like probably like the best way to start because then you have the anti-airs, you have um, your meaty like attacks and setups and timings down, and then you can also practice how to reverse DIs. Um, once you get used to that, you can also like practice your shimmies, which is like pretty beginner, I guess. Like it's kind of like maybe the next step, but if you want to practice your shimmies, like then you would just go and just throw like um, yeah, forward jump, uh, which that you would DP out of that one. That's like a crosscut DP if you're in the corner. Um, and then you would go to common actions. Um, where's normal grab? Normal throw. And then you always set this one. I always set this one to like what you would call like a fuzzy grab. So like it's like 4 frames after wake up. Because it'll also block too. So it's kind of nice. Like if you have it set on combo mode, which I would recommend, um, or block after first hit. Uh, and then if you want to get real fancy, like I always just have these loaded up. You only have to do it once, and I'm actually. Oh, it's not loaded up because I did the anti-air training. I'll like pick a different character and it'll have all these loaded up. But you can go to DI, and then I would also throw in um, like when you want to start. Well, I would throw this in. I wouldn't like turn it on at all times unless you're like specifically practicing. Um, if you're trying to like block an OD reversal, I think those are all of them. Vertical jump too. So that way, when you're in this, you can try to, oh, see how he got me there. So you kind of work on Oki, and then you can do your big combo. Oh, and I missed. And then see, he jumped. So you kind of shimmy back. Oh, he DI'd. Ugh. Shimmy. See, and then there's like a lot of going on this one. So like, if you have all four, like you got to be really like ready to get it because it's tough. which I haven't gotten one yet. But I'm also like talking and distracted, so kind of makes it harder. Yeah. Nope. He's gonna do something. Okay. The first one I did is like the one I struggle with the most. That's funny. Uh, nope. Oh. So anyway, it's kind of hard to do while talking. Also. Oh, I'm gonna stop the recording. Boom.